What up, everybody, and welcome to this wonderful video. My name is Reynaldo, but you can call me Reynamations. You're joining me for one of my many 15-minute daily drawings. In this drawing, in this daily sketch, I will be attempting to make concept art for video games, weapons, like weapon concept weapon art. Yeah, weapon concept art. Yeah, weapon concept art. That's a better word, way of phrasing it. And I'm gonna be using very simple brushes. I'll be using this one. Doesn't really matter the color, but I'm gonna go for a darker shade, maybe almost metallic blue. And let's get started. Let me set up the timer. I'm surprised I didn't have it set up yet. It always happens, like every single time I'm about to get started, I always forget something. 15 minutes on the clock. Press enter. Timer has already started, so let's get started with our daily drawing. Uh, let's say I want some sort of axe. Now this would have been very useful to do if I was doing it on Sketchbook Pro, because Sketchbook Pro has a mirroring option. I'm not sure if Krita has it, so maybe next time that I do concept art, I'll do it on Sketchbook Pro. But the thing is that, like, when you do uh, work like this, you kind of restrict yourself sometimes. Let's see. Let's do a line. Put a little bit more pressure on it, and then I do like really sharp shapes. And just like that, I already got a basic shape that I want. I'll erase some of it. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's just to get the point of something across. You can do it with very simple line work and line tools or something like that, like I did, where I just pretty much just select the line tool and then bam, and then let's say this one's gonna be the bottom part and up part, maybe something like that. Put a little bit more pressure on it. Bam. And just like that, I already have a full-on concept of a weapon. Maybe I'll have something on the top of it, and that I'll actually draw. So I could either zoom in or just stay really far away. In this case, I'll stay decently far. It's gonna have like feathers or something on top. And let's have the grip. And then another grip area right here, just in case the character, you're gonna have this weapon be very big or something like that. You can always have two areas where the character can hold on to it. Erase some of it. Not too much though. I want to at least get something across. There. Now that looks a lot better. Go back to here. So far, we only spent a small amount of time. We can go back and refine some of the shapes. You know, add more shading. We're trying to do this concept art like really quickly. We're trying to just get shapes, overall shapes. And even if you do, like, let's say the lasso tool, for example, and then you like select things like that, and then let's say this one's gonna be an axe or something. And then you just press fill tool, and then you just boom. You already got a whole entire shape across, which is what we really want. Go back to this. Also select out of that. Lock the layer. Maybe go for a brighter tone of color, and just like pass it over some of it really quickly. somewhere around here. All of this gets like somewhat shading. This and then obviously the grip area. Unlock that. Maybe go back to darker tone. And then grip. And it's not perfect. It's just supposed to get the point across. It's gonna be grip. It's gonna be very rough grip. It's not gonna be very good grip. Maybe I'll even do like a very bright color, or yeah, make sure that I pass it over some of it. So then you can tell it has grip. Right here, I think the axe should be coming out a little, so I'm gonna press Alt to color pick. Right. In my case, it's Control, so uh, color pick, and then just do that. Maybe pick a brush that doesn't always have that like just like the opacity thing, just like very sharp things, colors, and keep color picking until you're satisfied with it. Just some of it. Maybe this is wood, so it has wooden lines or something. I don't know. This is also gonna be wood. And rip there. Boom, 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 boom. And then just by adding that variation in the movement of the way that the grip looks, it gives it much more sturdiness. It makes it look more realistic. That is actual grip. It's like you don't always have to have like the same the lines pointing in one direction. See, just like that. We already got two weapons out of the way. Let's get another one. Maybe this one will be a gun of some sort. Let's really quickly shape up a gun. It's gonna be uh, see, it's gonna be kind of more squarish, like, and that. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go. Just letting you all know. It's supposed to be 15-minute drawings. So it's just gonna be blocking out shapes. And maybe you like some of it, maybe you don't. The barrel, maybe it has this area right here where it goes like that. That'll be where you press it, and then it goes down a little more. Yeah, that kind of gets a point across. Alright, so let's like do really rough line work for it. It's gonna be where the grip is. It's gonna be going like kind of like that of an angle. Maybe this area right here is for shielding purposes. So like the person that uses it also uses it for shielding themselves. I'm gonna erase some of it. I like the portions I do not like, and then adjust accordingly. Maybe I'll take some of this shape right here and do that. Obviously, the area where the trigger will be at has to be put in place. What else? Just right there. Maybe that would just have like lines. It's not really fancy, like work. Just letting you all know. It's supposed to be very quick sketches just to get you warmed up. and just to get you started. If you're trying to do concept art for a living, I would highly suggest you attempt to do this sort of things, because in the real world, when you do concept art, like I'm trying to like speak from experience, but at the same time I don't do this for a living, so it's not my experience. uh, but from what I've heard, you do tend to use up a lot of time just doing like different types of drawings, maybe just like changing up the color just slightly or something like that. What else? Let's do more rough line work. Like this, it kind of gives it like a sort of aiming sort of vibe. And by having it be kind of squared off, it gives it an easier shape that people like the 3D modelers, if this was gonna be used in a 3D game or something like that, could use for their game. Maybe I'll take this portion right here and move it over just a tiny bit, then probably scale it, rotate it, put it back into place. Just enter. Go back to the brush. No, go to the selection, click away, go back to the brush. Make sure that you're in the right sort of setting for it. I'm not sure if I'm drawing any gun that has been previously designed already. I'm just going off like what I know from modeling 3D guns and stuff like that myself. Okay, I think we spent most of our time just doing those weapons. Let me adjust some of this ones. You know, make sure that they look sharper than what they really are. Make sure those lines look very convincing. Erase some of it. No, you don't need this corner ones. Maybe it has like a crack or something like that. Those are things that you will focus on in the long run whenever you're doing all the coloring and stuff, all the concept. This axe is supposed to not be perfect either. But so far we got 3 weapons in the time period of 15 minutes, and we haven't even finished our 15 minutes. So let's get done with another drawing. Let's actually go for the sketch tool, the sketch brush. Maybe this one will be trying to think of a weapon. Let's see if I could come up with something while I draw. Uh, maybe is yeah. I think I got an idea. It's gonna be some sort of sword. Gonna be very rough sword. Maybe I'll move this entire thing out of the way, and then just move. Put it like over here or something. Just enter. Click away or something. I wonder if there's like a setting, like a thing that I have to press to keep it from going from what's it called? Just deselect things faster. It is how you know I don't just crit a lot. I'm just like learning it while making these videos too. I've been like learning the program more and more lately. And I had this program for a while. Like if you ever seen like any of my old videos, but like not like very old videos, my somewhat recent videos and stuff like that. Uh, You will notice that I have had this program for a decently long time. Even when I was doing like video games videos, and I did those like a while ago. I had it with me. Well, we got like less than a minute. Let's see what I could get done. This will be very useful if I had the ruler. I think they have like a ruler tool here. Is this one? Then I just make sure to go to that. I go to just ruler, and then click here, and then click somewhere I want it, and then boom, and then I just go back to here. Make sure I do that, and what the heck? That was weird. Didn't I have it right? Well, the timer array went out. Maybe I should have just selected a different setting. Okay. Press OK on the timer because I don't want to have it keep going. I gotta adjust this really quickly. I'm pretty sure is perspective. Negative perspective. And then go here. And then click there. The 3-point perspective. Yeah, I don't want that. Exit out of that. Which one is it? Vanishing point? Oh. Infinite ruler. And then I go back to the brush. Let's see. That is not what I was looking for. Why is it doing that? So interesting. I gotta like look more into this. Cause like I've only been learning about this recently. But as you can see, we do have a sharp area. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna select this because I already have it made. I need to just move it out of the way. Select that sharp right there, and then just scoosh it over to the side. Where's the moving tool? There. Bam. Just enter. Click on that. On the selection tool. On the brush tool. Go back to the eraser and then just erase some of it. There. We got ourselves 4 weapons in approximately the same amount of time that it takes to do a 15-minute drawing. It's not perfect. It's not actually fully 15-minute drawings. It's a little bit extra, but most of it was done within that 15-minute period. Anyways, I got things to do. I'm pretty sure you got things to do too. And you probably want to click on any more of my videos to see what else have I been doing on this 15-minute drawing challenges. I did attempt to draw PewDiePie in the last one, just letting y'all know. Did not turn out pretty. Spoiler. But if you want to click on it and see my first attempt at drawing PewDiePie within 15 minutes and drawing him in general, feel free to click and press like, subscribe, dislike it if you dislike it, and leave comments down below because I do read them and I will comment to them as soon as I possibly can. Anyways, thank you all for joining me for this wonderful video and have a good one.